I'm originally from Harlem, New York. Back in the 70s and 80s, I was predominantly in an African-American environment, and I was a part of the culture, a deep, beautiful, rich culture in Harlem. My mom, she wanted the best for us, and she believed that was from an academic standpoint. So my mom found a program which took gifted students from urban areas and helped us get ready for prep school, and was accepted into a school in Connecticut. When I came to the school and I started befriending kids there who were white and came from very affluent families, my head was spinning that people lived this way, and they didn't quite understand me because they weren't exposed to differences themselves. So what you have here is a mix of people in an environment where there's a dominant culture that is mostly white and affluent students. So the institution itself supported that dominant culture. And I believe myself and the few people who came from Harlem and other urban areas were not asked, but expected to assimilate into the dominant culture to be able to be successful, both academically and socially. I go back home in the summer times, and my language and my vernacular and even the way I dress was a little different, and people would ask me, what happened to you? Where did you go? Why are you different? And so then I found myself in between two worlds. Obviously, there was a lot of identity issues with that. I can say pretty confidently, after those 4 years, I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about diversity. And without knowing the term inclusion, I learned a lot about how institutions can support people who are not necessarily a part of the dominant culture if they are actively and intentionally being inclusive. We want to make sure that the biotech industry not only supports all populations, especially those that have been historically and systemically disenfranchised, but we also want to reflect the population that we serve. And I'm optimistic that we together, in collaboration with our partners and our stakeholders, will get there.